Hi guys, let's look at Victory School Club members system. This was previous KCSE project that ran from January to July 2025. So once now we look at this one, let's see what was expected of the students, and also this one is a guide for Form 3s, the Form 3. So we have Victory School is a school offering a wide range of curriculum activities besides the formal curriculum. Some of these co-curriculum activities in the school include clubs and societies. Clubs and societies refer to organized groups formed within a school to engage students in specific areas of interest or activities outside academic classes. So these clubs and societies are student-led and provide a platform for students to come together and pursue shared interests and hobbies. So we have these clubs. We have debating, chess, all the way to agriculture club. When a student is admitted in the school, he or she is required to register to be a member of one of the club. So we have classes or streams. We have east, north, south, and west. So a new member joining the club, if it is a debate club all the way to music, you pay 200 registration fee. Science all the way to computer science club, you pay 250. Art and then up to environmental, you pay 100. So we have two types of members, regular and executive. On the other hand, there are some things you're supposed to understand. Like now, a club must have a patron. Then, out of the total revenue generated from the club's activities and registration fees, 50% is allocated to supporting the club's ongoing activities. 30% allocated to organizing the clubs and also for the party. So you're supposed to develop a database system along with its accompanying documentation to support the school's club. So the system should store and manage details of clubs and patrons, store and manage student membership, including their specific roles, store and manage club activities and events, track members who join or leave the club, manage club finances, compute school's financial contribution, compute savings, generate reports, and others. So here is the breakdown. This is the breakdown. So this is a step-by-step design. We shall later on now design the database. So you are supposed to come up with a students table to store students' details, where we have student ID, admission number, full name, and class. You can also see the data type and description I have given. Then we have table number 2, clubs, stores club details and registration fees, where we have club ID, name, registration fee, and patron name. You can see the description. Remember, description is usually optional. Number 3, we have members, track student club relationship. So whereby for the members, we have member ID, which is our primary key. Student ID is our foreign key. It is the primary key in students table. Club ID is a foreign key. It's the primary key in clubs table. We have the role. Here you can use lookup wizard, which is short text. Here joined, whether it's active or not. Activities, this stores club revenue generating activities. Club, we have the activity ID, our primary key, club ID, our foreign key, activity name, activity date, and amount corrected. Then we have our last and final table, which is very important. This one keeps the finances, stores computed allocations and schools contribution. Here we have the finance ID, which is our auto number, club ID, our foreign key, year, academic year. Also we have the total revenue for activities, that is 50% of the revenue. For parties, 30% of the revenue. We have school support, gives 70% of the party allocation, and then we have 20% as savings. So this is what was expected, that is the breakdown of this. So guys, here you just need to right click, go to new, then folder. Then here we can just have our victory project demonstration step by step. So open your folder, go to right click, new database. So give the database the name. The name is Victory School Club membership system. You can add a dash 2025. So I now go to my desktop. I need to be on my desktop. Then go to where Victory is, save my system there. Now up here in the title bar, you will see the name of the project. So here you start by creating the tables. So you create the table. So the table here we have the student ID. This is auto number and primary key. Then we have admission number. Admission number can be text. We have full name of the student. We have the student class. And also we have now, we can have for East, for North, etc. So this one is students table. For the students table here, this is the design. Cross, go again, create table design. This time round, we are creating our second table. So our second table is crabs, where we have the crab ID. We can have auto number and the primary key. Then we have our crab name. This is this short text. Then we have registration fees. This is currency. Then we have patron name, search. Then once you do this, you save this one as crabs. That is the design for crabs. Right click, cross that one, create table design. We proceed to our third table. Our third table is membership. So here we have membership ID. This is auto number and primary key. Then we have the student ID. This one is reference number. Then we have crab ID, also number. It is a reference. We have the role. Now the role here, we have short text, but this time round we shall choose lookup wizard. You want this one to be a lookup wizard, so go to lookup wizard. Here we shall type, I will type in the values that I want. So here we have the regular. We also have the executive. Finish, that is the role. Then we have here joint. Here, joint. So here is number. I want to take automatic this year, so go to default value, type here, open the bracket, date, open, close the brackets. So this one will automatically give us this year. So this one is memberships. Must have a primary key. So I will just take that one as a primary key. So here joint, then is active. Is active. So here we have yes or no. Data type you can tick. So that is the membership. Again, go to create table design. We are creating our second last table. This is activity. So activity ID. This is our outer number and primary key. We have CRAB ID. Remember this reference. Activity name. We have activity date. Activity date. This is date and time. Then we have amount collected. This is currency. So save that one. This is activities. Then once you do that, right click, cross, go to create. We have table design. We create our last table, finances table. So finance ID, outer number, primary key, then the CRAB ID number, then we have the financial year. This can be number. Financial year here, just go to default variable. Year, date. So that one takes today's date. So this is finances. Again, after the financial year, we have total revenue. Total revenue. And this is currency. We have for activities, currency. Remember, for activities is 50%. Then we have for parties currency. We have school support currency. Then we have savings currency. So savings is 20%, and school support is 70%. So one is 30%. So this is the table structures. These are the table structures that were supposed to be captured in that point. Now, the next thing is to go back to the question paper. Just go back to the question paper. Now, store and manage details of school clubs. Those are tables. Store and manage students' membership, including their specific roles. Store and manage club activities. Then now, when you talk about track members, also these are tables and queries. Then you have manage clubs finances generated from clubs activities, including the registration fee. So, after having done this, it's good to create relationships. So just go to database tools, go to relationships. So these ones, you can just delete them by clicking on delete on the keyboard. Then click show tables. You just double click the tables, they align themselves like that. So these are our tables. We have these ones like this. So here you notice that this one is related to this, like that. Then we also have this one is related to this, like that. We have this one related to that, like that. We also have now we have the crab, that way. So guys, this is our relationship. You see now we have one-to-many relationship. That is the relationship for the system. So once I save this now, you can come up with various forms. So we need to have the activities. So I just need to go to create. I click on activities, then click this button, the first button here, form. Then once you do this, right click, go to design view, give this one a clear finish. So just drag these ones to that point. You can also go to format, give them some color, and also take this one to that in like that. Then I need to reduce this, just drag. I need to reduce this one up to that point. Also the activity seems bigger. So now once I do this, I just need to format. This is the activities. Now, once you do all this, you need to do some formatting on this form so that it looks nice. For example, you may need to add some buttons. And you see this point, I double click, it brings the property sheet, whereby I go to all, pop-up, I need them to be pop-ups, so that when I click on it, it just becomes a nice form. So the next thing is to put the button, navigation button. Just click this one, button here, just draw. Like for example, I need to have add new, like that. Then again, I click on this one, I draw it down here. This one is for form operations cross form. Whenever I want to cross this form, can also draw another one here. That is for next, in case I need to go to next. Can also draw another one here if I need to go to previous. And in case I need to delete, I need a delete button. Delete, record operations, delete, next, text, next, finish. So you can see I have these buttons. I have these buttons. So you can also make these ones almost of the same size. So you can also edit this one by going to format, give them, even you can also change this one. They can have a different color. So once I got to this point, you see now I can be in a position to like now I want to cross that one. You see now I can now cross the form. Now this is capturing the activities. So I cross that. I do the same for crabs. Create, hit the button again. Don't forget to go to design view to do the editing. Just drag the mouse, drag and drop, do the clear finish like that. See what I'm doing, go to all. You have to click the form, then this one should be pop-ups. Now I can cross the property sheet since I can get it wherever I want. First of all, I reduce this to be like the others. Now the remaining part is just to drag, and it's important you see how I'm dragging. Like now I'm dragging this up to this point. Crab name should be equivalent to the others. So this one here, I really need to want it to be like that, transparent. So I also do the same. Now, once I do this, you can also change this color by right click, fill back color, you can give it different colors. Now, again, go to design, you can now put our buttons here, add new, like that. Now you can also add the save button here, form operations, records, save record, text, finish. Then you do the same for the other buttons. So go to next, like that. Then you can also have the previous. Then once you do that, you can rearrange them. Like that. Then you can also now put the cross button here. Form operations, cross form next. text, finish. And this one should be color red. There we are. You can also change now this one's the way I'm doing it. Change this color to white, and borrowed. You see? Now, when I click on file here, you see now I have my other form. So I go to finances, do the same, create. Alternatively, you can also use this one. You can use the wizard, then send everything to the right hand side. Next. This time around I want a tabular. Next. It's called finances, then finish. You see now this one I again go to design view, and then I click on this one should be up here. So this is the finance ID. Then you have the CRAB ID, financial year. This one you can just do this. This financial year, CRAB revenue for activity for parties. This one is now vivid. Like that. Then drag your mouse, format, do the necessary. This is finances details. Like that. So this is what I have. Now this type of form of mine can just give it a certain field so that when I go to this point, I'm in a position to capture. Still on the same, you can add the cross button. This one you don't need it. Next. And the other, so form operations, cross form, next, text, next, finish. So these are the stuff. So when I go to this point, financial ID, like now for the crabs, crab name, let's say we have chess, we have computer, that is computer science, we have drama, we have music. You see now, once you do this, when I go now to finances here, grab ID 1, you see now it should work, 2, should work, 3, 4, like that. You see now it's working. Then we go to members, you do the same, create, you can just go to form, just to capture the members, then do the same as we are doing, give it a clear finish, take this one up to that point, like that, then bring this here, go to this one. Also this one you can always change this one. You can also change this one to fit your needs. So this is our members, like that, members. Then go to design, take the button, and draw the first button there. Form operations, cross, next, text, next, finish. And go to this point, like that. You can also give it different color. Then go to design. Now have this, next, previous, next, text, finish. Then take the add new, record operations, add new, text, next, finish. Like that. So that's how you do your work. That's how you do your work. So again, don't forget, this is members, double click here. Yes, cross this one. I'm making them pop up so that they can recognize. So then the next one is student. So I just do the same, create, then we go to our form. So right click, design, this upside, then drag this one. This one can be taken up to that point. Then put the color, size 14. This one can be that one. This one should be centered like that. Can increase this one to 24. Like that. Then double click here. Go to yes. This is our students form. So when I go to this point, I can be in a position to feed students. Right click. This is our admission number. Admission number like that. Class. Just remain as class. Admission number. So when now I come to this point, admission number, let's say 101, full name, don't we share, class, let's say for East. Then you can use these buttons here. This is add new. So you have don't get share here, add new. You can see this button, add new. So you can have 102 full name, James Kamau, class for North. Again, add new. You can have 123 Jabet Koskei to West. Add new. Now you'll notice that when I right click here, then go to this one here, design, I can remove this. And once I remove this one, I need to see the students. So I can just drag and drop this here. This is creating a subform. So I just click next, then finish. You see, remove this subtopic and drag this one here. Now once I do this, I can click form and see, try to see. You see now here I'm just seeing Don Gichai and the class. So I need to go back, design view, click on this, then go to property sheet. You will see here, linked master, student ID, delete it, linked child, student ID, delete it, and click on OK. Then run. You'll be in a position to see. As you add students, they will appear in the students, that is in the students. So guys, thank you very much for watching in that session. Remember to subscribe, remember to share and write. In my next session, I'll be doing queries and reports, and lastly, I'll do the dashboard and splash form. Thank you very much. So, in our previous tutorial or lesson, we looked at tables and also we looked at the forms. So here we shall come up with reports. Then later on we can look at the calculations using queries. So here in our database, since we have now the tables here, we can proceed and come up with report. So we start by creating students report. Remember the examiner here did not mention which reports you are supposed to have. So it's upon you to come up with reports accordingly. So here I will start by students report. We usually have to mark at least 4 reports or output screens. So I just click on the table, then I go to the report session. Remember, we have the tables, queries, forms, reports, then macros and modules. So here I just click on report, and once I do that, my report is auto-populated. So I just need to go to design view and edit this report of mine accordingly. Like for example here, I can just give this one clear finish, that is the student's report. Also probably increase the size. Then the other thing, you can make sure that this is the student class. These students here, the students, or somebody else may even opt to reduce these ones. Also reduce these ones to somewhere there. Now this allows your report to be minimized accordingly. So you see now I have minimized that. Then once I minimize, I can just go to this point here and do the necessary changes as I wish. Now this is our students report. So you see now I have my report. So as I add students, I can be in a position to have a very clear report. Then I go ahead, go to members report, create, then click on report. This one again gives me this one. Then I go to design view, do the editing as you wish, like now, like I'm doing. Then this one I can probably increase to 28. Then this one just have this like that. You need them to be bold. So this is my report. Can just adjust this one like that. So as I capture members, they appear here. So when I go to membership, student ID 1, student ID 1, grab, let's say 2, let's say 1, 2, 3, 1. Row, you can just choose here. This is an executive, this is regular. You can have 4. Let's say 4. This one is, then this, we can now have these ones are active. So this means that when I refresh here, I get data updated in my membership. So again, I go to finances, create, go to report. Then you can also change this one to, can change the layout, the page setup here. This one becomes a landscape. Then this is finances, right click, go to design view, do as we have done. You can bring this up to this point. Then go to format, format your stuff like that. Like that, the way you are seeing this one done. Then from here, this is the finances report. Finances report. So save, do that. So you can see now this is my report. Then once I do that, I go to CRABS. I need to have CRABS report. So this is my CRABS report. So I just go to design view, do the formatting I need. Like that. Now that's my crabs. Again, do this. Make sure they are vivid. They are borrowed. Then this for the sum of registration. Make sure the sum of registration is well catered for. Then this is the crabs. So here, this is the crabs that I have. So if I go to crabs table, or crabs form, can use this. Let's say registration fee so far is what, 500. Patron name is Joshua. Then I just click add new crab name and computer crab. This they have corrected that registration fee. Patron name is Jambi. And we have another crab name, mathematics. These ones they have corrected to 200. Patron name is Adam. Search, save. close. So when I go to crabs, I've been in a position to see a list of crabs, the total registration fee done, and the patron. You see now, I'm creating a project that is simple and level of a Form 4, not a level of a computer science expert. This one is just a Form 4 project. So you don't complicate. Complicating the project will not award you marks. What will award you marks is answering the question as per the question paper. So for the activities, I do the same. Here, just go to design view, make sure everything is vividly done. So everything should be vividly done as expected. Go to format, give this one the look that it should have. So when we go to the activities, we have our reports as per our table. So we are only now left with the queries. So when I go to activities here, I can now grab 1, grab 2, grab 3, grab 4, grab 5. So activity name, let's say debating. This is fundraising. This can be something like tournaments, debating, fundraising. So activity date, you can just choose the activity date. Let's say those are the activity dates. You just choose the dates. You can just choose the dates. So at the amount corrected, you can just have 85,000. This 25,000. This is 4,500. 23, 500, 100, 1, 2, 3. So these are the monies. So when I go to activities, I've been in a position to see whatever I'm doing has been captured in the system accordingly. So the next thing is to go and check. We want to compute the school financial contributions to the CRABS activity, the school contribution. Then we have the compute the savings for each CRAB, generate reports. So we start by school financial contribution. Now, according to this table, when you go to finances here, when you go to finances, we have that the total revenue corrected, once keyed in, 50%, 30%, 70%, and 20% should be computed from this. That is from the total revenue. So this means that we start by checking on the activity. Activity is 50%. Parties is 30%, and savings is 20. That makes 100. So you just go to create, then you go to query wizard, click on OK. Remember, I'm trying to make everything as simple as possible. Remember, you're doing KCSE level project, not an expert. If you want to do an expert one, then you need to do a lot of research. Then here, this is whatever we have as our query. So you just right click, go to design view. Then here, what I'm gonna do is to have this field, and then can just go to notepad. So I open my notepad and I increase the font for that case. So here I just go to a bigger size. So here I need to have my total revenue captured. So for the activities, it should be total revenue multiplied by 50%, which is 0.5. It is 50 divided by 100. So this is whatever I have. But in Access, you must put a full column. So this one is for the activity. I just copy, then go to where the activity is here. I just paste. Again, for parties, now for parties, I need to go to this point. For parties, should be 30%, so it is 0.3. I just copy this, copy. Go to where the parties are, paste. For the savings, should be 20%. So again, I go to this point. This is 0.2. So once I have this one copied, I just paste this one here like that. So all this should be calculated from the total revenue. So this one will remain blank as far as total revenue has not been fed. So it's not, they make sure that's not okay for activities. Okay, so for this case, you can just remove these ones, the square brackets. The square brackets should be removed. Then also these ones. Then this one. Also these ones. These ones. And that one should remain. So, you'll notice that, let's see the total revenue corrected from the sources is that amount. You see now it will automatically calculate the rest. So, when we go to this point, that is finances, we need to have students, membership, finances. So, according to this, I need now to change the raw source for this form. So I just go to design view, double click this point, go to this point here, change the raw source to the query. The query is finances query, so that it can read the query and not the table. For that case, we just need to do something for parties for support, that is for savings. We need to go to add existing, then we bring this saving here. We bring this savings there. Format, do the necessary. Then go home and view. So you'll notice that I need to disable this. Only be left with the calculations. So right click, go to design view. I need to disable these ones. So I go to property sheet, data. That is, no, I need to have the text boxes around. So enabled, no. So when I click on this one, somebody will not tamper with this. It only deal with the calculations. So like that, it will calculate automatically for you. So if I find, there is the dollar sign in between here. You see? So that's what was expected there. Then the other thing, when I go now to finances, I'm in a position to see everything being duplicated. Again, right click here, change the raw source to the query. So here, change this one to finance query so that it can read the query. So now it will change. It is asking for savings as a parameter, so I need to change this one. Now this one, control source should be saving, not savings. Like that. Savings, it's still asking for savings. But now it's now working fine. Alternatively is just to permanently delete this field. Can delete this, go to add existing and bring this here. So now can be a position to savings, still asking for savings. So for that case, can just delete this one, then hit this one, create, go to report, and now we have our report, our savings report without disturbing us. So right click, go to design view, again change this page setup to orientation, that is page to landscape and A4, click on OK. Now we just needed to edit this format, just give it a clear finish like that. And then for the savings you need to do that. Then this is finances, there is no query like that, guys. So this one now is correct, showing us the full thing. So once you do that, you also need to generate reports for financial summaries of CRABs. So now that one we have it, CRABs, you can just rename them accordingly. So the next thing is to create one form that captures these ones. So for that case, I just open the activities, go to design view, then here I'll add report. So here we'll have my report, activities report. So report, open report, next, activities, next. So open report. This button opens the report. Format, like that. I cross that one, go to the next one, CRABs, design view, then draw the report for CRABs. Just go to report, open report, next, CRABs, next, like that. And this is for opening the reports. So format, do the necessary. That one is okay. Open the finances. For the finances, just put the button up here. Open report. So report operations, open report, next. Finances, next. Like that. Finish. So this is our buttons. Go to format. Like that. So that one is done. Members, membership, go to design view, draw the reports here for members. So report, open report, next, memberships, next, text, next, finish. This one now goes here. Save this one. Then again go to students, right click, go to design view, put the students report here. Go to report, open report, next, students, next, text, next, finish. You see now, this project is very simple and is in the level of a student, not really an expert, but a student. So when I'm here, I can just open the report. So this is my report for that case, like that. And for these reports, you can just go to design view of these reports, make them pop up. Yes. Save. Go to CRABs, design, double click here, go to pop up, yes, like that. Go to finances, pop up, yes, save. Go to members, pop up, yes. Go to students, pop up, yes. Then right click here, say cross all. So when I'm in the table students like this, when I click this one, the report pops up instead of being hidden. So when I'm in finances, when I click open report, the report pops up. So that is that. Then the next thing is to draw the dashboard. So you click on form design like that, form design like that. Then you can also make it either full screen or just pop up. So pop up, yes, model, yes. I cross that one, right click, I give it a color. Then this is my dashboard. So this is my dashboard. So I click on it, format, centered, put that one. You can change the font color accordingly, and then increase the font size. This is my dashboard. So when, this is my main form, home view. So this is what I have as the dashboard. So I right click, go to design view, draw my forms here. So open form operation, open form. Next we start with activities. Next this is activities. Again I draw the other one, form operations, open form. Next crabs. Next this is crabs. Again I draw another one here. This is form operations, open form. Next finances. Next here type finances. Then we have the next one here, form operations, open form. Next we have memberships. So we have memberships. Again go on, draw the next one. The next one is for open form. Next we have students. So this is our students. So now once you do this, you can agree to set them from a certain place, like that. Then once you do this, you can just highlight these ones, go to format, shape, you can have them as maroon and color white. So this is my dashboard. See, now having this one like this, like that. So this one's need to have say 16 and bold. So when I open here, I can navigate my systems from here. You see, I can navigate all my system from here. So my system is controlled from one point. That's why we are having now the dashboard. So on the other hand, you may opt now to have this one as pop-up and model, so that it can just remain as a normal form like that. Now the last point is to create a splash form. So just go to create, then go to more forms, model, then here delete these two, okay, and cancel. Give this one a color you wish, like that one. Save this one as splash, like that. Then you can just have this one as just have the word rolling. Then make it bigger. Rolling. The system is rolling. So the next thing is to double click here, go to on timer event procedure, get to where on timer is. On timer here, interval you can have something like 3000 milliseconds. Then on timer here, just go to event procedure, then click these three dots. Here you just type that do cmd, that do command dot open form. Now the form name we are opening is main form. So after now having this, that is the splash form showing that loading, then you can go to this point, double click, it takes you to the property sheet. So in the property sheet, you need to click on the event, then on timer. We want to time. This is 3000 milliseconds. In timer interval, you must type a value. The next thing, you go here, choose event procedure and hit the three dots. So here we need to type a code that do command do cmd dot open. You choose the form you want to open. So our form name is main form. So you want to open main form, and then this one in normal AC, you choose AC normal in normal form. Then what else should you do? When you open now the main form should open and cross the splash form. So the code now becomes like this, whereby we have our code. This is our code. You can stop the video or pause the video and have this one. So this code here, this one, you can just run, that's a command. This code opens the main form. That one. Whereas our next code here, this code crosses the splash form referenced as me. So these are the code. You can see these ones are turning green. They will not be executed. So here this one opens the main form and then crosses the splash form. So for that case, now we can cross this one and run the splash form. You see what happens. First of all, I cross this. So the splash form will run, then crosses itself, and then releases the dashboard. You can still go ahead and do a bit of editing. Like for example, somebody may come here, take the rectangle and draw it here, like that. Also go back to this point and draw a rectangle there for the dashboard. Then you can also add a cross button or exit button. When somebody is in the dashboard, he or she can exit the whole system. So you just go to application, quit application, next, finish. So this one crosses the application, this one. But on the other hand, you can also have text instead of picture by going to application, quit application, next, then text instead of picture, text, then finish. Then this button of ours, you can change the color so that it doesn't match with the application's data or color background. So quit app. So here, once you are done with this, when you launch this one, you see now it becomes a system whereby you can click this one and open the report. You see, the system is working very well, whereby now you are opening this, then you can also view the report from this system. You see now this one becomes a professional feel of the system. So guys, this is how you go about it. Lastly, you go to File, you go to Options. Here you choose Current Database, type the title. The title is Victorian School Club Membership System. Then once you do this, just go here. It's good to compact on cross to eliminate unnecessary files. Display navigation pane. This is the navigation pane. Remove it. Also remove allow full menus, allow default menus. Then go back here. Display form. The form to be displayed when you open your program is splash, which welcomes the main form. Once you do that, you can now quit the application. Once you quit the application, now open it. Open the application, see what happens. It starts with the splash form, then goes to the dashboard. There is no match. So the owner of this system can only now navigate using this system. You see, the owner can now just navigate using the system. When you want to finances, you just go to finances. You can also see the finances report. You see, membership, you just do that. Clubs, you just do that. Students, staff, you do that. So guys, Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Remember to comment, and also you can share these videos with your friend. You can also explore what I have been doing for you to become an expert in programming. Thank you very much.